All right, welcome. Thanks for joining me this morning. As Amy mentioned, it's a little early for most of us, so I appreciate you being here. For those of you who I have not done a class with before, my name is Megan, and I do this class every Saturday at 8:30. It's a basic vinyasa flow type class. And what else do I want to say about this flow today? Yeah, I don't know. I hope you enjoy it. So to get started, we can start in a standing pose on our mats in Tadasana. So for the purposes of demonstrating, I'll often come to the middle of my mat. You can feel free to do the same, but just for video, it tends to work better. Otherwise I'm kind of like up here next to a wall. So come to a standing pose at the top or the middle of your mat. And just kind of start by opening up the shoulders, doing some shoulder rolls. You can do swimmer style. You can shrug the shoulders up and back. Starting up the breath. If you'd like, you can change the direction so you can swim forward or backwards this time. Just warming up those shoulder joints and the muscles surrounding. All right. You can let your hands fall to your sides, and then we will move into hip opening poses. So you can just pull the left knee in towards the chest, gently pull it in with the hands. If this isn't accessible to you due to balance, because I know it's early, you can place a hand on a wall. Otherwise, if you can't lift that knee, you can kickstand the feet and just kind of swing the knee from side to side. If you've got your leg off the ground, you can make circles with the knee, one way and then the other. All right, we'll switch over to the other side. So you can lift that right knee into the chest. Option to kickstand the foot, swing that knee from side to side, whatever feels good. Making some circles. And you can set that right foot down. Now inhale as you cactus the arms. So arms can be parallel and then you bend the elbows. Inhale as you lift the chest towards the sky and look up. And then exhale as you bring the elbows towards each other and round the back. So we're doing standing cat-cow pose. So inhale, elbows draw back towards each other, take a mini back bend. And exhale, bring the elbows in, round the back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and hold. Send your arms up towards the sky, fingertips reaching for the ceiling. Grab the hands together and release the pointer fingers. And exhale as you bend to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale through center. And exhale to the left. Inhale, come on back up, arms overhead. Inhale, nice and tall. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step the right foot back, put the knee on the ground, and lift your fingertips towards the sky, taking a mini back bend. Exhale, bring the fingertips to the mat, step that right foot forward, grab the hands behind the back, inhale to halfway lift, and then exhale as you fold forward and allow the hands to fold and come over the head. Inhale to chair pose. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. And inhale to stand. Take the back bend and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, set that left foot back, knee on the ground. Lift the fingers towards the sky. Exhale, fingertips to the mat, left foot forward. Grabbing the hands behind the back. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale to chair. And exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale to stand. We'll do that again, each side. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right foot back, knee on the ground. Fingers towards the sky. Exhale, fingers on the mat. Step the right foot forward. Hands behind the back. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale to chair. And exhale, sink deeper. Inhale to stand. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot back, knee on the ground, fingertips high. Exhale, fingertips on the mat, left foot forward, grab the hands behind the back. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, sink deeper. And inhale to stand. Take the back bend here if you can. And exhale, release the hands down by your sides. Perfect. All right, we're gonna run through Sun Salutation B, and we'll have a slight modification to this as well. So from Tadasana, standing pose, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale to upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale to downward facing dog. This is the first downward facing dog of class, so take just a moment here to pedal out the feet. Find some nice movement. Now inhale, look to the hands and step the right foot forward. Warrior one. In Warrior one, the front toes are pointed towards the front of the mat, back toes are at a 45-degree angle, arms overhead, mini back bend. Now exhale, grab the hands behind the back. Inhale to lift, and exhale as you fold forward, drawing that right shoulder close to right knee for Humble Warrior. Breathe here. Inhale, back up to warrior one. And exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take another few moments here just to even it out. Pedal out the feet. Inhale, lift to the hands, stepping that left foot forward. Inhale up to warrior one. Take the back bend if it's available to you. And exhale, grab the hands behind the back. Inhale nice and tall. And exhale as you fold forward, drawing that left shoulder towards left knee for humble warrior. Inhale, back to warrior one. Hands overhead. And exhale, hands to mat. Chaturanga, dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale to cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. We'll hold here for 5 breaths. Pressing the backs of your thighs towards the side of the room, lifting the pelvis. There's no need to force your heels down onto the mat. If it feels better to have the heels lifted, you may do so. Just focus on coming to an even breath. Inhale, look to the hands, stepping both feet forward. Come to halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale to chair pose. And exhale to stand. We'll do that again, a little bit faster, breath to movement. So inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward for warrior one. Exhale, grab the hands behind the back. Inhale, nice and tall. And exhale, right shoulder to right knee, humble warrior. Inhale, arms overhead, warrior one. And exhale, chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Catch your breath. Inhale, left foot forward, warrior one. Arms overhead. Exhale, hands behind the back. Inhale, nice and tall. And exhale, left shoulder draws towards left knee, humble warrior. Ooh. Inhale, arms overhead. That was me hitting my arm on the wall. And exhale, hands down to the mat, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll hold here again for 5 more breaths. Play around with what feels good in your legs. For some folks who have really tight hamstrings, it just feels better to bend the knees. You can also try stepping your feet out a little bit wider. That tends to help. Play around with lifting the heels, setting them down. And inhale, lift to the hands, step both feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale to chair. And exhale to stand in Tadasana. All right. So from Tadasana, we're going to do a modified Kripalu moon salute. This one we'll go through a little bit slower because it's got some funky moves in it. So from standing, once again, inhale, arms overhead, grabbing the hands together, releasing the pointer fingers. Inhale, tall, and exhale as you bend to the right. Inhale, nice and tall, and exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, tall. And exhale as you step that right foot out to the side. So your toes are pointed slightly outward, pretty much in line with the knees. Arms are either at parallel or kind of up a little bit for star pose. So inhale nice and tall here. And exhale as you bend the elbows and the knees, coming into goddess pose. Inhale to star. Exhale, goddess pose. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess pose. One more time, star. And exhale, goddess pose. Now, if you'd like to, you can interlace your hands and place them behind the head, gently pressing the hands into the head and the head into the hands to create some energy running up and down the spine. And then just play around a little bit with lifting one heel at a time. If you'd like, you can lift both heels at the same time. And exhale, lower the heels, sink down just a little bit more. Then inhale to star pose. All right, come into triangle on the right side. So turn that left foot at a 45-degree angle towards the top of the mat. Right toes go towards the top of the mat, arms out at parallel. Push forward to the right side and then tilt the torso so that that right hand meets right shin, lifting the fingertips on the left side towards the ceiling. And breathe here. Exhale, look down at that right foot. You can set the fingertips near that foot. Step that left foot forward a little bit. Straighten through the right leg. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale as you fold over this right thigh for pyramid pose. Just feel a really nice stretch in that right hamstring. Let the head hang. Now inhale, step that left foot back quite a bit. Set the knee down. Sort of inch those right toes forward. And bring the right hand on the inside of the right foot for runner's lunge. Really stretching through those hips. And breathe here. Now lift that back knee. Turn the whole body, kind of rotate around so that you're facing the side of the mat. You're still bent into that right leg. Left leg out long, come into a side lunge. If you can, bring hands to heart center. Left toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. And exhale, fingertips to the ground. Straighten that right leg. Come into a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then bend into that left leg. So we're coming into a side lunge on the opposite side. If you can, the right toes are pointed up towards the ceiling. And breathe here. Exhale, fingertips to the mat. Turn everything to the left side. Come into that runner's lunge on the left. So right knee is down. You can untuck the toes, inching those left toes forward slightly. And just feel the stretch through the hips. And breathe. Now we will move into pyramid pose. So tuck those back toes under, lift the knee, step that right foot forward. Left toes are pointed towards the top of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. And then exhale as you fold over that left leg. Now stretching through that left hamstring. Inhale, step the right foot back slightly, placing the left hand on the left shin, opening up right fingertips towards the ceiling for triangle pose on the left side. If it's available to you, you can look up towards the right fingertips. For me, that doesn't feel so comfy. I actually like looking down at the ground. Doesn't really matter as long as you're not in pain. And now pretend that in your right hand there is an invisible rope that you can grab onto. Let that rope pull you all the way up to standing pose. Arms up parallel. Come back into star pose. Arms out wide. And exhale to goddess. Inhale to star. Exhale, goddess pose. Sink a little deeper. Inhale, star. And exhale, back to goddess pose. Once again, play around a little bit here. Maybe move from side to side, straightening one leg and then the other. You can sink deeper, come higher. Just really find what your body wants you to do in this moment. And come back to stillness. Sink just a little bit deeper. And then inhale back up to star pose. Exhale as you step all the way back up to the top of the mat, grabbing the hands overhead, releasing pointer fingers. Inhale, nice and tall. And exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, tall. And exhale, bending to the right. Inhale, nice and tall. And exhale, arms down. Very nice. Okay, so from Tadasana, this standing pose, we're going to step our right foot back, coming into warrior two, with the left foot forward, arms at parallel. Inhale. I'll do a little playtime with the arms here. So to find what I consider to be a really nice arm position. Bring your hands in front of you and link the fingers as if you're holding a giant bowl, a giant water bowl. And then inhale as you lift your hands overhead. Turn the palms out so the palms are facing towards the ceiling. And then gently release the hands and let the arms float back down to parallel. From here, you can play around with lifting that front heel. Maybe go back and forth, see what that does to the bend in your leg. See if you can do it without moving the leg at all. Inhale, everybody bring that left heel down. Now push those left ribs forward, bend the left arm, place it on the left knee. Swoop that right arm down and under, and then up overhead so that the bicep is coming close to the right ear for extended side angle. It's a really nice lateral stretch. Inhale. Maybe bend a little bit deeper into that left leg. All right, so from here, I have to shift a little bit. We're going to come into half moon pose. So to get into half moon, you can set the fingertips down on the ground if you have a block or something else sturdy near you. You can set that block underneath left hand. So from an extended side angle, straighten through that left leg, lifting the right leg, toes pointed towards the back of the room, lifting right fingertips towards the ceiling. In these balance poses, it's really helpful to find a drishti that is a single point of focus. And slowly exhale as you bring that right hand down to the block. You might need to set that right foot down a second. Let's put the block underneath the right hand. Straighten through that left leg. Lift the right leg. This time, hips are parallel with the ground. As you twist, open, lifting the left fingertips for revolved half moon. All right, so from here, slowly lower that right leg down, bend into the left leg. You're going to take the right arm, hook it on the outside of that left knee, fly the arms open for revolved extended angle. All right, take one more breath here. And then exhale, look down to the mat, step that right foot forward, come into a forward fold. And just take a break. Maybe shake out those legs a little bit. Now inhale to chair pose. And exhale as you sink just slightly deeper. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale nice and tall. And exhale as you hook that left elbow on the outside of the right knee for twisted chair. Pressing the hands together, opening the chest. Inhale back to center. And exhale, step that right foot back for warrior one. Inhale, nice and tall, take that back bend. And then exhale as you tilt forward, bringing hands to heart center, coming to warrior three, lifting that right leg back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, set that right foot down, straighten that left leg, lifting the hands towards the sky. And then exhale as you take the right hand, bring it behind the back and try to connect it with that left thigh. It's kind of taking a half bind, if you will. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, bend again into that left leg, warrior one. Option to grab the hands behind the back. And exhale, fold forward for humble warrior. If you don't have the hands grabbed behind the back, you can simply place them on the mat in front of you. Inhale, look to the hands, step that right foot forward. Come again into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward one more time. And inhale all the way back up, hands overhead. Exhale, step the left foot back, come into warrior two. Again, you can do that setting up the arms with the bowl, linking the hands together, arms overhead, flip the palms, and then release. From here, play around with lifting the heel, that front leg. Sink a little bit deeper. Lower the heel. Now exhale as you push the right rib cage forward, right elbow to right knee, swinging that left arm under and over for extended side angle. Nice and long through that left side of the body. Again, if you've got a block, great time to grab that. We'll come into half moon on the right side. So from this extended side angle, placing the right hand on the block, straightening through right leg, lifting left leg, toes pointed towards the back of the room. And as you're able, lifting those left fingertips towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, lowering the left hand now to the block. We'll come into that revolved half moon. Revolved half moon again is with pelvis parallel to the ground. Left hand on block, left leg lifting. And then you twist to the right, lifting right fingertips high. Inhale. Exhale, set that left leg down, bringing left arm hooking on the outside of right leg for revolved extended angle. And exhale, look down to the mat, so the fingertips on the mat, step forward for forward fold. Inhale to chair. Exhale, sink a little deeper, hands to heart center. And then exhale as you hook right elbow on the outside of left knee for twisted chair. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, stepping that left foot back. Warrior one. Nice and tall. Take the mini back bend if it's available to you. And then exhale, coming into warrior three. Launching off of that back leg. Hands to heart center. Lifting that left heel towards the sky. Exhale, setting that left foot down, straightening the right leg, lifting your hands overhead, and this time bringing left hand in a half bind behind you, reaching those left fingertips for the right leg. Inhale, back up, bend into that right leg for warrior one. Nice and tall, option to grab the hands behind the back. Inhale, and exhale, fold forward for humble warrior. Again, option, if you do not have hands behind the back, you can simply place them on the ground in front of you. Inhale, look to the hands. Exhale, step that left foot forward. Halfway lift. And then exhale, fold forward. You can grab opposite elbows here, sway from side to side. Shake it out. And come back to stillness. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant the hands. Come back into tabletop pose. So we're going to be doing some dolphin push-ups. My favorite, not favorite, but they're great for the shoulders. If you have significant shoulder injuries, you have the option to take regular plank or dolphin plank without the push-up portion of it. I'll demonstrate the dolphin push-ups, and then what we're going to do is either 3 sets of 6 push-ups, or if you're just holding the plank, you'll hold the plank for 6 breaths. So to get into dolphin push-ups, basically grab opposite elbows, release those hands, and bring hands together, but you'll do this on the mat. So again, grabbing opposite elbows, and then grabbing hands together, curl the toes under, and then inhale as you lift the hips up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, you may need to shift the toes a bit as you come forward into a dolphin plank. Inhale, back up. Exhale, the plank. Inhale up. And exhale to plank. So we'll do 3 rounds of 6. I'll cue the breaths. All right, so inhale to basically dolphin dog, and exhale, come forward. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, Exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale, lower the knees, push back into child's pose. Take a moment to rest. Inhale to prepare. Come back to your dolphin plank. And inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Lower the knees. Child's pose one more time. All right, last set. Prepare, come to your dolphin plank. And inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Come to your knees. Child's pose. One more time. Take a rest. Come back to an even breath. Dolphin push-ups are no joke. All right, from child's pose, gently push yourself back up to tabletop position. Take a few moments here just to kind of move the spine. You can cat-cow, maybe shake the hips from side to side. From here, sit back and swing your legs in front of you. We're gonna do another one of my favorites, not so favorite, but a great core exercise, boat pose. So for me, I tend to use either blocks or my forearms because balancing on my tailbone is not comfortable. If you have a blanket or pillow nearby, you can set that under your bum just for some extra cushioning. So to prepare for boat pose, we'll bend the legs, bring the feet kind of close in, but not all the way up to the hips. Set the hands behind you with the fingertips pointing towards the toes. Inhale nice and tall, and then exhale as you lean back into the hands and lift the legs. Drawing the elbows closer together to open the chest. And if you'd like, you can play around with lifting the hands off the ground. You can also try to straighten the legs. Exhale, come down. From here, we'll go into reverse tabletop. So again, bending the knees, Hands down on the ground, fingertips pointing towards the toes. Inhale. And then exhale as you press the hips high, coming into a reverse tabletop. Hold here. Push a little higher. And exhale. Come down. And prepare for boat pose. Lean back into those hands. Inhale. And exhale, lift the legs. Keeping your breath nice and steady. And exhale, lower the feet. Inhale, prepare for reverse tabletop. And exhale, lift the hips. Now while you're here, I would caution against just letting the head fall back, because that's going to cut off your breath and it doesn't feel super comfy. So try to keep the neck nice and strengthened here. Exhale down. We'll do boat pose one more time. Prepare, inhale. And exhale, lean back, lifting the legs. I'm personally struggling a little bit with my balance this morning, so I'm going to keep my hands on the ground. And exhale, feet to the ground. One more reverse tabletop. Inhale to prepare. And exhale, lifting the pelvis. Keeping that neck nice and strengthened. Inhale just a little bit higher. And exhale, coming down to a seated position. All right. Send the legs out long in front of you. Sit up nice and tall for staff pose, keeping the feet active as if they're pressing into the wall in front of you. Inhale, arms overhead, and then exhale as you gently fold forward, reaching the fingertips either for the shins or for the feet. No need to force the stretch, just go as far as you're able without causing pain. And release the head for a forward fold. If this doesn't feel super great on your low back, you're always welcome to bend those knees as much as you need. Inhale, slowly change, come back up to staff pose. Seated nice and tall. And then exhale as you twist, open to the right side. Placing that right hand behind you, you can take the left hand and place it on the thigh or the knee, sitting nice and tall. And then as you exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. Depending on what feels good for the neck, you can either look over that right shoulder or just keep it looking forward, nice and straight. Inhale back to center, arms overhead. And then exhale as you twist to the opposite side, to the left, grabbing that right hand wherever it can be grabbed on that left leg. Inhale nice and tall, and then exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale back through center. Just breathe here as you sit nice and tall. This pose is actually quite active, especially in the front of the hips and through the back. Just try sitting like this for several minutes and you'll know what I mean. Inhale, nice and tall. Shoulders down out of the ears, drawing slightly back towards each other. Make sure you're not leaning too far forward or too far back. You should be feeling it in those hip flexors. And exhale, you can set the hands down by the sides and come on down to the back. So from here, we will do a really brief supine twist. So you can take right leg, fold it over the left. Find an arm position that's comfortable for you. With the space that I have, I can do cactus arms. So I'm going to cactus my arms, shift that pelvis over to the right, and then exhale as you let those legs fall over to the left. If you need, you can place a pillow or a block under the legs so they're not hovering. Just begin to soften your gaze. Find an even breath. Inhale back through center. Switch the position of the legs, shift the legs over to the left, and let them fall to the right. Inhale back through center. Drawing the knees in towards the chest. You can reach for the feet for happy baby pose. If you rock from side to side, you can give yourself a nice little back massage in the lower back. Come to stillness. Inhale and exhale as you bring knees to chest. Inhale and exhale. Draw your forehead towards the knees, making yourself into a tiny ball. Now from here, inhale as deep as you can. Just a little bit more, a little bit more. And exhale, let everything fall out flat. Come to Shavasana. Legs out long, arms to the side. Take whatever adjustments you need. And while you're here in Shavasana, simply focus on the sensation of the breath as it enters your body and the sensation as it leaves. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Shake the head from side to side. Roll over to the right side, using your bicep as a pillow if that feels comfortable. And then gently pressing the left hand into the ground. Push yourself up to a seated position, eyes closed or gently looking down towards the ground. Hands at heart center. Begin to rub your palms together to create some heat. And then wherever on your body needs a little bit of TLC, send your hands there. Bring hands back to heart center. Take a moment to thank yourself for taking an hour for yourself this morning, doing good for you so that you can do good for others. The light and the teacher in me sees and honors the light and the teacher in all of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining today. If anybody has any questions, I'm here. Again, I do this every Saturday at 8:30 a.m., bright and early, for most of us. So yeah, I hope to see you again soon.
Thank you.
Thanks.